Just realized I forgot to save from last time. Let me make sure I do that before I forget, because I did buy a new minigame and everything. So let's save it. Oh my god, a file already exists! Just do it! Jeez. They do warn you about auto-saving, though, which is nice. They overwrite it anyway, even if you don't want it to. That's why I don't auto-save for the LP purpose, anyway. But that's whatever. So, welcome back once again, everybody, to Let's Play Super Monkey Ball 1. This is your host, the MJ406. And here we go again with our attempt of advanced difficulty. And well, the way I'm going to try to handle this, so hopefully it doesn't take forever, if I die at any one point during a stage, I'll just quit out. I'll say screw it, quit out, and try again from the beginning. Because this game's also shorter with its overall levels than the second game, so, you know, it actually does go a good bit faster if you know what you're doing. And, well, that's really all you need to know. You just have to know how to be fast enough. Yep. And really, if you're trying to just go for completing the stage without having to worry about, you know, points, don't even bother going after the bananas like what I'm doing. Only do this if you care about score. Or just trying to get to the natural end of the difficulty for the first time or something like that. Use it to practice. Use practice mode, otherwise, you don't really need the bananas. You can ignore those. So, you know, do what you want. But, well, I'll leave that to your best judgment. Get whatever points you can, but don't, you know, do everything you can to get as many points as possible. Wow, that voice crack was atrocious. Wow. But, well, let's hope that this run goes well. I can only hope. Freaking swing bar long. Oh, that's what the one... No, the swing bar is what the one was from the 20s. My bad. But yeah, I really do like to look at the first two games. A good reminder back when the series was at its best. It really is good to look at and see what makes it so much better than the rest of them. Here's the thing, the majority of the games after this one, when they make stages, it looks like they more just craft the stage for you to move through like it's a freaking platforming course. And you just get to the end, collect bananas along the way, you reach the goal. The thing that made these games feel different, the first two, was that it wasn't so much like a platforming challenge or a stage to complete. It was more like there was a puzzle to solve. It was like they created an object where you had to roll around, and well, you had to try to use your knowledge of the game's mechanics to try to move around in a certain way. Oh, I warped up 3 floors. Yeah, the warp gates are really inconsistent. Yeah, that's the funny thing about Monkey Ball 1. The warp gates are really inconsistent in how many floors they throw you up. It looks like the green warp gate throws you to the bonus stage, and the red gate, I think, throws you a stage or two past it. Don't worry, that rule will somewhat change once we get further along. But, well, we'll see that later. Especially once you get to Expert. Oh, Expert's gonna be a dick. Yeah! There we go. By the way, you don't lose a life if you die or run out of time during a bonus stage. Just a heads up. So don't worry if you don't complete a bonus stage. They're a bonus stage. You don't get punished for it, so don't worry. The bananas are really just for your benefit. For score and for lives you just want to get through normally. And that's all I'll really say about it. But yeah, like look at it. They created a guitar from this stage. And you had a whole stage of you just having to go around the guitar to get from one end to the other. Like, that's the simple beauty of this game. It's not so much a platformer or a stage as much as it is just a unique, like, object to run around on and experiment with to see how to reach the goal. The second game, of course, enhances the idea and comes with a lot of crazy inventions. But, you know, it's more like a fun quest of going through a lot of different crazy challenges instead of just, how do I cross this? Or how do I make it to the end all the way over there? Like, so Banana Blitz wasn't terrible about it. The Wii version of that was more flawed because of its awful motion control implementation. Step and Roll is a little better, if you can believe that. But, you know, that seems to have been the bigger problem in the Monkey Ball games. It hasn't been the stages or the gameplay itself. It's been the control scheme for all of them. All the later ones have been flawed. The Wii ones had motion controls. Well, 3DS one actually controlled all right, but that one I felt was really boring. The 3DS Monkey Ball, I did not like that much. It felt way too simple and watered down for me. The mobile one was extremely simple and watered down, similar to the 3DS one, although I think a little worse. Oh yeah, I never talked about Super Monkey Ball Advance. I forgot about that one. Oh no, sorry, it was called Super Monkey Ball Jr., excuse me. Basically a simplified Game Boy Advance version of this game. They didn't have the complex level scaling or, the number of stages, and it wasn't nearly as difficult. But Super Monkey Ball Jr. was alright. It basically was an inferior version of the first two games, and that alone makes it one of the better outings of the Monkey Ball games. You're inferior to the first two, but you're like the first two, therefore you still know what you're doing somewhat competently. And it's okay. It's not great, but it's alright. Really, Super Monkey Ball Jr. is alright. I definitely recommend it if you want to try something different that not a lot of people have, and it's better than most of the later outings. The only one I haven't really played that I really want to, because we're not counting the one. Oh, by the way, shortcut exam B. Screw your thin bridge path, I'm just going to jump over here. Haha! Bitch! Careful about those jumps, by the way. Because, you can screw yourself over. Yeah, Moon World Jr. is pretty Monkey Ball. Monkey Ball Jr. is pretty good. By the way, shortcut! Look at the map. Zoom it out if you have to. Maybe you'll notice that you're above or under something. Use that to judge whether you want to go a certain way through a stage, because, you can create a shortcut, and with something moving go like this. Oh, no! No. Okay, there we go. Oh, I jumped to floor 25! I'm skipping 6 stages! Jesus! Yeah, I'm skipping 6 stages. And also has longer loading times. So it has to load. Oh, God, we're moving forward. Okay, how many? All right, there we go. But yeah, look at that. We skipped 6 stages with that. It's the simplest thing ever. This game is so fun to be experimental in. It's so rewarding, this game, compared to the others in the series. Well, and the second one's also very rewarding for experimentation. That's what makes these fun. Alright. Gotta go through the second half of this stage! Oh, you know what? I'm near the end anyway. And we actually have a good amount of time. I'll keep going. Screw it. Let me at least show this warp and I get practice on later stages so I don't screw it up. Yeah, like I said, only go as far as you are able to. If you struggle to get to a certain goal, if you're trying to warp, then don't go to it. Don't worry about it if you can't reach it. Because then you're just wasting time and effort and lives. And advanced beginner... Oh, wow, I've kind of spoiled it already. I forgot about that. Well, yeah. You can't waste a single life if you want to get to the extra stages. Alright. So, similar to Choice, the guitar one. If that is what it's called. I keep forgetting if it's called Choice or something else. Either way, take whatever path you're comfortable with, go here, watch out for the domes, and you're good. You skipped 2 floors. See, it varies. This is 2 floors, not 3. What the hell? It makes no goddamn sense. The warp gates are extremely random on this difficulty. And don't worry. Expert normalizes everything. Let's just say this. If things feel a little randomized with the way the beginner and advanced difficulties have felt, don't worry. The expert difficulty of Super Monkey Ball 1 will feel a lot more like Monkey Ball 2's, gameplay stylings and, yeah, it'll feel more like Monkey Ball 2 once we get to expert. Both its stage difficulty and the way everything's laid out. So, yeah. Oh, this really is the frickin' killer. This stage really is the frickin' perfect run killer right here. If you are impatient like I almost was there, you could fall off very easily. What's even just 1 life lost? It's enough to kick you out of game to the frickin' bonus stage. The extra stages. Like, what the hell? Do you guys really have to break out of the ball? Why are you in the balls at all?
Yeah, 1,062 points.
Oh, all together, that's 1,187 points. You might be able to unlock a game with 1,313 more points. Thanks for that. Whee! Give me a hug! No. How about you throw a banana in my face and be done with it? Thank you. I was kidding, but whatever. Alright then, let's give that another run, shall we? Damn it. If it wasn't so late, I would have just ended it, but don't forget, every stage you complete gets you play points. So remember, if you want to grind play points quickly, just beat stages fast. Don't take warp gates, just get through the stages as quick as you can, as safely as you can. And you'll be fine. Anyway, I got a new high score. Well, I may as well finish what I did. Let's throw in get in there. Yay! There's also a lot of numbers and special characters you can use as well. There we go. Now I have Get Good, Nag. Get good, Nag Jam. Alright then. Neat. Well, let's go again. See, this game goes by a lot faster when you realize what you're doing. You go again, Mimi. Why not? It's a short but sweet game. So, let's go for another run. So, here's a fun question I have for you guys in regards to Monkey Ball. How many of you guys liked Super Monkey Ball Adventure? Look, I'm not going to ridicule about that. I know it's regarded as the worst game in the series and isn't like a Monkey Ball game at all. And for most fans, it's a travesty. But I know there are some defenders that say if you don't think of it like a Monkey Ball game, it can actually be a decent adventure game in its own right. First of all, I don't believe you. But second of all, I mean, maybe it's because people are so accustomed to how much of a good puzzle game the first two Monkey Ball games were. Having Monkey Ball Adventure come in and shit over all over everything the first two games were kind of left a sour taste in people's mouths. Not to mention the story from that game's crap too. Again, that's the one game I have a console for the game, but I haven't bought. I played all the others, except for Adventure, because that sucked, and the Vita one, because I never got the Vita game. I heard the Vita game was actually good, though. That was like the first... From what I heard, the stage design in the Vita Super Monkey Ball, I forget what it's called, apparently it was finally starting to reach the standards of Monkey Balls 1 and 2 again. Like, they were actually coming up with really good stages again. Thing of Banana Blitzes weren't terrible. Again, bad controls. Thing of the Vita one had bad controls. They were iffy. Which is why not a lot of people care about the later ones, because, well, that's another thing I can talk about, actually. The way these games control. It's something I can get into a little more once we get to the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe stuff eventually, after we beat Monkey Ball 1 in its entirety. But I'll say this. Even with Super Monkey Ball Deluxe having Monkey Balls 1 and 2 combined, put together, in basically the same package for Xbox and PS2 consoles, well, people still say that the best way to play each of the Monkey Ball games, well, play the first two Monkey Ball games, is through GameCube. Because that is where the games were best optimized. Through the GameCube port, because that's what they're originally made for. And, well, think of it this way. Well, the games were also designed with the GameCube control stick in mind, which may I say, the GameCube control sticks, there's a reason people love GameCube controllers. One of my reasons, the control stick. To me, the GameCube control stick is the best there's been on any controller so far. Like, the Xbox's controllers have been pretty good, but I don't know. I don't like how rounded they are. And, well, oh, here's the start of console war. A console war between Microsoft and Sony fanboys. I don't like the Sony controller's control stick placements. They don't feel natural to me. It's probably why I can't really get used to a PlayStation 4 controller or anything like that. And, well... And yeah, I'm not talking about PS5, believe me. I'm still avoiding them for now. Besides, I don't want to get either of the new consoles till new games come out, because it's just not worth it right now to me. I'm going to wait at least a year or two before I get any of the new consoles, so don't expect me to talk about the Series X or PlayStation 5 for a while. But, you know, I've never really liked the PlayStation controllers. I mean, they're okay, but they're still, in regards to controller designs, in regards to mainline controllers, PlayStation has the worst for me. I mean, Xboxes are still really good, and the Switch Pro controller still feels amazing. Excuse me, fellas, thank you. Ow, stop punching me! Stop punching me! Stop punching me! Thank you. Oh, that can be aggravating. But yeah, the Switch Pro controller is the main controller I refer to as Switch because, well, obviously the worst controllers so far this generation have been the Joy-Con. They're interesting ideas in themselves, and you know, they do feel responsive, until Joy-Con drift comes in. It's the first time Nintendo really made a product with, like, a shoddy design implementation in there. Like, usually Nintendo's known for having great quality of their hardware. Like, their controllers usually feel nice and are sturdy, unless you're the N64 control stick as well. Like, you could whack a GameCube with a freaking sledgehammer. It would still work. An Xbox would get a dent and could possibly still work. A PS2 gets smashed to pieces, but a GameCube, smashed with a sledgehammer, it still runs perfectly. Like, dude. And Game Boys. We had the one that survived freaking being stuck on a freaking mountain forever, and like, all the casing of it melted off, but the hardware was there and it still worked. Like, dude, old school Nintendo hardware was amazing. The durability it had was incredible. Now they've all gone for cheap, well, designs. Oh, God! Ah! I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that after that near scare. By the way, quit in the middle of it, you can still get play points. Alright, let's go for one more quick run. Oh my god, I'm sorry for this. I am sorry for this embarrassment. But I want to keep going because I got a good conversation here. Alright, last run of Adventure Mode and Advanced Difficulty. Sorry. I will be sorry if this episode gets absolutely nowhere with anything new. But I will promise this. If we don't get to the end of Advanced by this episode, next episode, we'll start with the run that gets to the extra stages. Alright? I'm not going to waste your time with this anymore. Because I should not be this bad. I'm embarrassing myself. Ugh, I should be better than this. What the hell am I doing? Anyway, old school Nintendo hardware just felt so good, and it lasted for so long. It started to noticeably go downhill when the Wii came in. It was still durable, but, you know, it had that freaking laser issue that once you started including the double layered discs for bigger games like Mario Galaxy 2 and Smash Bros. Brawl, that's where it started to note it was having flaws. That's when the quality of the console construction for Nintendo started to go downhill. Also, the DS hardware, all the Game Boy ones lasted well and worked really well. Like, all the Game Boy hardware was really good. DS came along, the buttons started to get a little flimsy. At least if you ask me. And the circle pad of the 3DS still isn't the greatest feeling in the world. I mean, it's still not bad, but, you know, a control stick is preferable to the circle pad. Which, thank God they got rid of the circle pad designs for the Wii U gamepad and the Switch controllers. Oh. Well, then again, actually, I think it was for the Wii U, not for the Switch Joy-Cons. Oh, the Joy-Cons had circle pads? They would be even worse. Then again, they might be better than the joysticks in there now, since those drift all the freaking time. Seriously, Nintendo, you really dropped the ball in the Joy-Con. Which brings me back to the topic of controllers. There's a reason people still love the GameCube controllers. They feel nice, very comfortable to hold. Like, GameCube set the standard for how controllers were to be done. And that's why Microsoft basically followed suit, but made the right stick a bigger size. And made the controller a more standard fit, rather than, like, having the weird curvatures with the C stick and D-pad like they did for the GameCube. If only their D-pads were good, but unfortunately they're not for the Microsoft controllers. They're still the weakest in the D-pad department, but for control stick-wise, the Xbox controllers are the best currently, but best controller ever I might have to give the GameCube, just because the buttons feel nice, the analog triggers, oh, they feel good. You only have one shoulder button, the Z button, but hey, with the games that they had with the GameCube, that's all you needed. And, well, yeah, all the buttons had distinct shape. Both the sticks felt nice. Just, oh. And the control stick is the most precise it's ever been. That's where I finally wanted to get to with the Monkey Ball games being designed with the GameCube controller in mind. That's why everybody says the Monkey Ball games are best on GameCube. Because of how good that control stick is. The Xbox and PS2 versions don't have nearly as much precision, making it a lot harder to enjoy the game in its ideal environment because of that. So, yeah. If you want to get the Monkey Ball games, try to get the GameCube copies. Or if they do eventually remaster the first two games in one pack in a Monkey Ball Deluxe HD or something, hopefully that will be fine. But still, to me, nothing will beat a classic GameCube controller, because the control stick is just a thing of beauty. It's fluid. It moves so well. It's so precise. It just... no control stick really has been quite as good as this one, if you ask me. No nunchuck controller, no other Nintendo handheld or controller, no Microsoft controller. And, well, I can also say this. If you're going to get one version of Monkey Ball Deluxe, hopefully have a 360 around. Get the Xbox version, because trust me, you do not want the PS2 version of this game, because, input lag. Yeah, the PlayStation 2 version of Monkey Ball Deluxe is input lag. So you gotta press a little ahead of where you're trying to go, making it awful in that regard. So a game that takes precision like this to move around and go through a puzzle environment like this, having input lag is like the worst thing that could happen. I don't think it's major input lag, but it's enough to throw you off. It's like a couple frames, I think. Then again, the PS2 is very underpowered. They did what they could to port it right, but, you know, because of how underpowered the PS2 was, a lot of ports during that gen on PS2 in particular ended up feeling lackluster compared to the GameCube and Xbox. The Xbox version runs perfectly, with the exception of some audio issues, but I can go into that once we get the Monkey Ball Deluxe eventually. But, yeah, I can just leave it at that. The GameCube controller is the best feel for these games. So if you don't play the GameCube controller, you're missing out on the best way to play these games. And I'll just leave my piece there. I want to get to the green goal this time. Let's see where you warp. Eh. Oh god, don't you dare kick me off! Don't you dare kick me off! I'm not trying to die right now. There we go. Okay, just take you to the bonus floor. Alright. Only skips one floor? Screw you, dude. Wow. Red throws me ahead 6 floors. You throw me ahead 1. Fuck you! What the hell? That's so underwhelming. Then again, the red goal is a lot easier, unless you don't take the shortcut, in which case red's nearly impossible to reach. But green is easy to reach, so I guess that makes sense. Still, it's properly scaled with everything once we get to expert. I can worry about that later. Remember, don't go for bananas that lead you to death. Just ignore them. Okay, let's just hope we get to the end now. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm really passionate about this series. For a series that only had 2 really good games. These games are really good, man! Like, Monkey Ball 2 is arguably my favorite GameCube game. It's up there. I have so many memories I can always come back to, because it's a short experience that always challenges your reflexes. Like, you think of all the challenging games from the PS2, GameCube, Xbox era. Most people probably think the Devil May Cry series, particularly Devil May Cry 3, because of international difficulty issues. Oh boy. But, you know, this was my hard game from back in the day during that generation. Monkey Ball, particularly the second game. Because getting through some stages of that was absolute hell and required very precise reflexes or a great understanding of the game. It really is a great challenge. It's so simple to play. It's another thing I really like. It's something similar I have to say for Kirby Air on the GameCube as well. Games are very accessible and easy to learn. Like, you just need a control stick. That is it. It's a simplistic friggin' thing. All you need is a joystick to play this game, an occasional A button for moving the map. oh yeah, once you have more than 3 lives left over, they decide to condense them all and be like, okay, this is how many you have left. They simplify it. Okay, let's try to hit the warp gate this time without falling. Maybe I'll just hit the blue, because I can get through the other 2 stages after this just fine. I'll see how I feel once I land. If I don't like my landing, I'll just take the blue. Otherwise, I might go for green. I take it on a go-with-the-flow basis for how I want to go through these stages. Alright. You know what? Just take it. It'll give me more play points this way anyway. I'm being a whore for play points. But I know I'll get through these 2 stages is fine, so I'm not worried. I want to go for efficiency rather than score and speed. And that's the way I'll stick to it. My score will be as great, but I don't give a damn. Oh man, I'm going to ruin Get Good now. Damn it. Now it's going to be Get... maybe I can fix it. I'll think about it. I want my ranks to mean something, damn it. We'll figure that out later. You know, this I could probably buy a second minigame, too. Maybe I should take a break from doing the main game and do some of the, party game stuff after this episode. Assuming I get to the extra stages, of course. I want to get to the extra stages before I decide to do that. Because I don't really want to have an episode where a whole run of this gets cut off by minigames being done. Kind of feels annoying to me that way. Alright, 3 levels left. Just gotta get through without dying. I will say this, though. Well, actually, I was gonna say the advanced extra stages are the hardest to get to. I'm lying through my teeth on that. There's no way in hell that's true. In a certain way it is, but I'll get into that once we get to Expert eventually. 2 more. Man. I mean, I will say this. Getting to the extra stages in this game is definitely harder than Monkey Ball 2. Because I'll put it this way. Just remember, in Monkey Ball 2, you're eventually able to buy lives for yourself. So, if you get through that, you just can continue. Well, if you had like 90 lives, of course you can do that. Just practice enough to not die freaking 100 times. Yes! Got it! Oh, yes! And then you can just get to it. This game you have to get through without dying once. Which is nuts. Hey, but you didn't miss anything, but you still have to clear the extra stages. Thank you. Make sure to try your hardest on these stages, too. Thanks. I'll do my best. So here we go. Extra stages for advanced. Hey, we did Blur Bridge already. Yeah, here's the thing. The extra stages, there's 3 that always show up. Oh, looks like this one moves a little faster. Either that or I'm going crazy. All right, there we go. Blur Bridge. Next, Hard Hitter. This one sucks. I hate this one. Hard Hitter. It spins a lot faster. It is bigger. There's a certain frame of time it slows down. That's when you want to get in there. Like when the seconds mark hits a what 3 the ones digit. Well, I got to the extra stages. Doesn't matter now if I die. Yeah, you want to wait for the ones digit of the seconds timer to hit a 3. Once it does that, it'll slow down. Oh crap! I keep doing it too early. Son of a bitch! Stop running into it, you idiot! Stop running it from the side. Run from the front. Maybe you want to wait for the 2, not the 3. Stop running into it at the side! You know what? I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I'm being stupid right now. Alright. Now it should be good. Basically want to get into it when it slows down, so that way you can actually get in. Wait for it to hit 22 seconds or 11 seconds, whatever, and you should have an easy time getting in. Oh, puzzle. This one sucks. Well, you have a big spiral to go out. Excuse me for a sec. Hold forward to launch up, and then once you're flying, hold down after you land, so that way you slow down. Use that to skip a lot of this, because trust me, if you try to do this stage legitimately, you will most likely run out of time. I mean, you can be legitimately have like 5 seconds left, but do that little shortcut I showed you, you can cut off like 10 seconds, making this much easier. You can actually relax going through it. Again, that's the thing in this game. Learn how the physics works. Try to make some shortcuts for yourself. Do that, and this game will be made a lot easier. Look at this. Look how time-consuming this is. Unless you rush through it, you're probably going to run out of time or fall off. Like, this is insane. Like, for real with this. Come on. That's probably the worst stage in Advanced. And this is only an extra. And this is only Advanced. AV logo. Nope, this isn't the last stage. Ugh. Okay. Well, let's just get through AV logo. Pretty simple. Now for the worst part of all Advanced. And in my opinion, the worst extra stage of the entire game. Polar Large. Remember the last stage of regular Advanced? Well, they made it bigger and worse. Oh, this stage sucks so bad. I hate this stage. Oh, this is one of my least favorite stages of the game. Oh no, I ran out of lives. Shit. Well, I got a lot of play points. I can unlock a minigame. Hey, I still need to beat this dude. Well, this could be a while. Sit tight. Sorry for the long episode. But, well, that's what happens when you're stuck from sucking. Ah! Oh, man, what am I doing? So, yeah. How do you like a harder version of the last stage of regular Advanced? Thrown at you at the true end of Advanced. Oh. Ah! You have a lot more of this to go through. And here's the worst part. We haven't even got to the end of it yet. The end is the worst part. What? Damn it. You screwed me. You screwed me. I'm gonna run out of continues. Yeah, by the way, don't beat a stage. You won't get any play points. Just a heads up. You don't get play points from attempting a stage. You only get them from beating it. So, beat the stage if you want your play points. Get good. Yeah. This stage is awful. I hate this stage. I really, really hate this stage. Oh, come on, the bumpers! I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I can't put my finger on it. Then again, this stage is a mess. I hate this stage because it's such a bullcrap maze of spirals. Okay, good, I'm near the end. Notice this last part here. This part sucks. You have to land on that to throw you to the edge where the goal is. And he goes tiny bit too low. They count as a fallout. So you can land on it as it's coming up, but you land on it too low, they count as you dying, even if you land back on the stage. A little bit of bullcrap from a stage design standpoint. So, yeah. You can see why there's frustration with that. This stage is the worst. I hate this stage. Oh, come on. There we are. There we are. Come on. Come on. Just do what you can. Wait a minute. What? Does it go over here too? Why? Ah! I forgot. Ah! I forgot there are stages with multiple blue goals. You don't see that very frequently, though. Then again, I think it's more a Monkey Ball 1 thing. There are some stages they actually have multiple ways for you to complete the stage. But because of that basically being the same thing, they're like, alright, well, they're both blue goals either way, so. Yeah. Really weird. Come on. Where's the next one over? I need to cross! Where the hell's the next one? Jeez. Wow! This stage sucks. I hate this stage. Like, this is honestly one of my least favorite stages of the whole game. So, you wanna know how to get across? Geronimo! See, look! Look at that shit! I barely fell! And I landed! Fuck this stage, man. This stage sucks. This is exactly why I wanted to do one whole advanced mode run in one episode. Because I knew this would happen. Because this is bullshit. Well... no! I had a feeling. Oh my god, am I gonna lose all my lives? You know, I want to at least complete the stage, please. Okay, well I got an idea how to start off next episode if I don't complete this episode, if I lose all my lives. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. It's difficult, but I'm still embarrassed, man. For someone who's claimed to be an expert of the first two games, this is outright shameful for me. Like, yeah, I'm ashamed of my performance, because I should be better than this. I've beaten the entirety of both the first 2 games. I should be able to do this. Just goes to show you the difficulty isn't everything. Eee! Ah! No! You whore! No! Well, let's continue. Can I do it, or will I fail miserably? Let's find out. Oh, looks like it's gonna be the latter. Yikes. So, you guys like seeing my efforts crumble to mere nothingness? For me to see my failure firsthand and watch me loathe in misery? Because I wonder why I went wrong! No! No! You son of a bitch! Screw you, minigame. I'll worry about you later. Yeah, by the way, either you quit out of the extra stages or, you know... Yeah, you quit out of the extra stages or... Well, lose out. They still give you the victory since you beat the main mode. Wow, you really made it this far. You really are something. I guess you should take a break. Next time, let's try to make it all the way to the end. Yeah, maybe I will, Mimi. Give me a hug. Stop offering hugs. It's weird and creepy. Ow. Oh, embarrassing. So, that was good. I had a super long episode over me accomplishing nothing. Well, I got to the extra stages and showed them all off, so... I guess I don't feel too bad, but at the same time, I regret failing. Oh, that leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Oh, okay. Let me see. What can I say to fix this situation? Yeah. I don't think this will work. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. Get that good. Sure. Why not phrase it like that? Well, I apologize for this failure. So, let me end the episode now. Before that, let me save so I know that this is something I have on record. Yeah, I'm sorry for not actually completing Advanced, but you got to see the ending. So, come back next time. I'll start off with me beating the Advanced Extra Final Stage. Polar Large, you butthole. And then, well, I guess we'll play some minigames. Because, well, chances are, once I get through Advanced again, I'll have all the points I need to unlock the rest of the minigames. And then, well, we can have some fun dicking around. Besides, I think Mimi's right. I should take a break. I should torture myself more than I already have. Probably a bad idea. Oh, well, take care, everybody. I'll promise to get better next time. Then again, I'll have gotten better and gotten to the end, so you won't have to worry about my failures along the way.